2, 1, go.
Hey boys and girls, it's Brother Barry, and I want to do a little children's lesson. And this one I'm going to use something we're all very familiar with, the game of dominoes. But we're not going to be playing dominoes. In fact, I've got a little domino right here, which you can see I've drawn a little person on. It looks like he's a redhead, kind of small, but the domino's small. And this is a little boy who's become a Christian. That's represented by the little cross he's holding in his hand. And so he's very excited about his faith. He wants to tell others. Now, right over here is a little boy. You can see he's very unhappy, and he doesn't know about God and his love. But he's way over here, and this little Christian boy is way over here. And so how can he tell this little boy over here? Well, there's more than one way, but here's one good way. We share the gospel from person to person. I'm going to illustrate that here with the dominoes. I better move that one out of the way. But let me go ahead and stand these up. So each of these, as I set them up, I hope I don't get shaky hands because I'm going to learn my lesson before I get started. Each of these is going to represent a person. So we're going to go person to person to person. And we're going to have a number of people here because I want to show you that really the way the gospel is always spread all over the world. I know we got all kind of mass media ways to do it now, but they didn't have in the beginning, and still the best way is one person telling another person. So we got this little boy's going to tell someone, he's going to tell someone, and right over there, and this little boy now has heard. And so he's going to believe. And so we're going to put a little cross. That's going to represent he's become a believer. But look, over here is a little young lady. And she's very unhappy because she doesn't know God and his love. Well, how? And he's over here, she's over there. How's he going to reach her? Well, you remember how this little boy was reached by this little boy all the way over here? Well, we're going to set up the same scenario where one person is going to tell another person who's going to tell another person, and we'll see what happens because this really illustrates the best way that we share God's love, or the best way we share the Christian faith. And there's our little girl that's needing to become a Christian. This is our new Christian right here, and so he's going to tell this one and so on. And right there, and now, sure enough, the good news reaches this little girl. She believes in what she hears. Give her a big cross because she's really going to be a bold witness. And now, if I had more dominoes to represent people, she'd tell someone else. So just remember, we share our faith. What's the best way to share it? Well, share it with someone close to you and encourage them to share it with someone else. And as we share, well, the gospel goes out, and it actually goes all around the world as Christians keep sharing with others about the good news of Jesus Christ and his love.